So now I'm going to start new chapter of NCERT solution. First chapter, nutrition in plants. So let's start it. Nutrition in plants. In class 6, you have already learned that food is essential for all living organism. You also learned that carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin, minerals are components of food. Means these are the components, and these carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins are also called nutrients also. If there is no carbohydrate, fat, protein, vitamin, mineral, then you will get die. So all living organisms require food. Yes, if there is no food, there is no life, there is no organism. Every organism require food. So plants can synthesize food for themselves. Synthesize means to make, to produce the materials. They can produce the materials themselves. But animal, including humans, means animals can't use. No, I cook my food, my mother cook my food, so we are also synthesizing. No, synthesizing means producing the materials. So the next is they get it from plants or animals that eat. They get it from plants or animals that eat plants. So means they get it from plants. That we are the non-vegetarian. Non-vegetarian eat animals and animals eat plants. There are some animals which does not eat plants. But the animal that eating that animal, he means that animal also having the plant. So somehow indirectly we are having plant only. And who are vegetarian, obviously they are having plants because they doesn't eat chicken or mutton, whatever things. Okay. So thus human and animals are directly or indirectly depends on plant. So this is okay. So utilization by the body. Okay. Now somehow we know that it's okay. We are just getting that. Now let's next thing. Mode of nutrients in plants. So the thing we're getting is mode of nutrition in plants. Mode of nutrition in plants means some modes like autotrophs, heterotrophs. Autotroph means is self nutrition, nourishment, and heterotrophs means other nourishment. Okay, self nourishment and other nourishment. Who are autotrophs? Autotrophs are plants. And who are heterotrophs? Heterotrophs are animals, including humans and other bacteria. So they are the heterotrophs and autotrophs. Now just we check out. So there is a question. So now we may ask where the food factories of plants are located. Food factories of plants are leaves. So you just underline it, that it's important. Not underlining, it's important that leaves are the food factories of plant. Now the next is photosynthesis, food making process in plants. So we'll continue this in the next video. This is the first part, so we will not talk it much, but I will talk in this much. So let's discuss it. Leaves are the food factories of plants. Means food factories means the kitchen. Where is the kitchen? Leaf is the plant's kitchen. So now let's read about this cells. You have seen that buildings are made of bricks. Similarly, the bodies of living organisms are made up of tiny units called cells. So you can see figure 1.1, this picture, this is cell. These our skin, you can see our skin. This, if you can see, it's a small dot. If you can see, it's small dot. What is a small dot? This is, so these are called cell. Cell can be only under the microscope. Means if you want to see a cell like this in this picture, it can only be shown in under microscope. Okay, so there are a lots of cell like cell membrane, nucleus, and there are lots of cell like cell membrane, nucleus, and cytoplasma. So these are the types of cell. Like the enclosed boundary of cell is called cell membrane, and the spherical structure called nucleus, and the jelly like substance is called cytoplasma. Okay, that is only called cytoplasma. If anybody asks you what is cytoplasma, cytoplasma is the gel like substance which is present in our cell. It's a gel like substance. Okay, and the cell membrane is the outer boundary, enclosed boundary. The cell is an enclosed, just like a enclosed figure. We have seen enclosed figure. It's just like enclosed figure. So cell is just like an enclosed figure. So the boundary, or you can say it's a perimeter, like the boundary is called the cell membrane. The nucleus, let's see, most cell have distinct central located spherical like structure. Spherical means the hole like structure. You can see in the figure 1.1 a hole. Can you see a yellowish hole? So that is called our nucleus. That hole is called nucleus. It is really important, like stomata. You know the stomata, just like that. In chapter number 10 or 11, you will know about stomata, how stomata get respiration, and about muscle cramps. If you don't about muscle cramps, you will get to know muscle cramps, how does they cause, and our muscles also get respire. So how our muscle gets respire, through which our muscle gets respire or muscle gets cramp, due to nucleus. Nucleus help them to get cramps or respire, just like our that, what do we say, stomata also, their leaves, they are also having the cells like structure that building a leaf, and it is also having stomata, the nucleus like structure, which is called stomata. In our body it is known as nucleus, in leaves it is known as stomata. So we will discuss about our next part, which is photosynthesis, then green pigment. What is green pigment? That chlorophyll, and photosynthesis, and the equation of photosynthesis equations like CO2 plus O2, and a lot of equations. As in class 8, there are chapters in equations also. So equations are ultimate, and this is the main point, important point. Sun is the ultimate source of energy for all organisms. Like sun has vitamin D, and sun is the main source for all living organisms. Sun, if there is no sun, means sun is also a source for our energy. Food is a source for energy, but sun is also a source for energy. And we have over here also a blue box, so let's check it out. So then we have a diagram also here, light energy, which we will start. So means we will start it from we will start our next part